What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a special edition of Solo TV. Um, I'm using my backup laptop. We'll see how it goes. My main laptop died on me, which is unfortunate because that's hours of footage and pictures lost, but that's neither here or there. A question that a lot of people have been asking is why Bitcoin, why cryptocurrencies? A lot of you people may have noticed in the last 2 months that I've been talking about cryptos a lot more. I've been interviewing people that are in the know of cryptocurrencies. Um, I think that one of the biggest ways that we as men, particularly black men, we can empower ourselves is by becoming knowledgeable about what's going on in the financial market. It's being aware of what trends are. And it doesn't even have to be cryptocurrencies. It could be, um, it could be the stock market. It could be, gold, silver, whatever it is that we need to know to become financially wealthy. The problem, of course, is that the average person, it's going to go in one ear and out the other because of the fact that a lot of people don't, when they don't understand something, they become intimidated by it, or they automatically dismiss it. I mean, it's human nature. Funny, one thing I've noticed in the last couple months is that Bitcoin has definitely something that I've gotten more and more interested in. I mean, this is something I've talked to people about, random people that I meet at the bar. I remember meeting a gentleman who says he doesn't trust banks. He carries cash wherever he goes in a paperclip. And I was telling him about Bitcoin and how excited I was. And he's like, I got to look this up. So I'm like, you got to. This is the real deal Holyfield. But anything, the most frustrating part is that no matter how many videos you make, even the videos where I was out and about with my buddy, and then those Colombian girls interrupted us so they could, we take a picture. It doesn't matter to people. People just don't care to hear about it. Well, the the smart ones do. Let's just be real. But I just think that when you look at cryptocurrencies and when you study it more, and even after 2 months, I'm not an expert, like I said, but I do the research. Every day I try to learn something new about cryptos. And I really feel like this is a form of empowerment. If you are in cryptocurrencies, especially as a black man, you are 5 years ahead of everybody right now. You are 5 years ahead of everybody, the whole freaking world. You are, you know. I'm just being real. And I mean, if you look at the evidence, if you do your research, I mean, even other YouTubers are starting to talk about cryptos more. I see BGS is making now weekly videos as well. I mean, when I hear brothers in the comments saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," what are you waiting for? You know, like why? And personally, me, let me just be clear. I don't. People say, "Well, why do you talk about it so much?" Because it's like Ian Belinas. It makes sense. It makes absolute sense when you look at the technology. It's the technology behind it that is actually going to allow it to carry forward. I just sent some Bitcoin from my Coinbase wallet to my blockchain.info wallet. The money arrived within 5 minutes. You know what I mean? There's no other transaction that I know where you can send money back and forth and you would get it in 5 minutes. Think about it if you send money to another app, to another application, another app, right? Or send money to another country. That might take a while to process. So I mean, Bitcoin, the way I look at it is, even when Brother Bellina was talking, asking questions, this and that, you know, when you start to really look at the intricacies of it, and even if you don't understand, and like I said, start off with the basics, but when you start to look at it And then you start to, realize, whoa, it's the technology behind it, the fact that it's decentralized. And then you look at the success stories. And I've posted success stories of people that I've known personally, like my buddy who put in $5, got 9,500 back. When you look at this stuff, you're like, yo, this is making sense. This makes absolute sense. And so for me personally, if it offends people that I'm talking about this, so be it. I think that in my channel, the more I learn about it, the more you will see this type of content, because it would be unfair for me not to. It would be unfair for me not to. This is the future, and the fact of the matter is that this is something that we needs to be brought to the forefront, because this is the type of information that'll allow people, and even if you're not interested in um, investing in cryptocurrencies. So, see, one thing I do, and a lot of people, you don't have to do the whole trading and all of that like Brother Bellina was doing. What I do is, or you don't got to pump and dump, or you got to try to flip it. What I do is I buy and I hold. That's how I do it. I buy, just like Hostile Adapt. Shout out to him. I buy the currency and I hold it, because I look at it as a long term thing. You know. So for me personally, I think that this is very. I think this is it, man. I think this is very interesting. Unfortunately, it's going to go over a lot of people's heads. A lot of people are not going to be interested in it. A lot of people are going to be skeptical. A lot of people are going to call it a scam. A lot of people are going to call it weird. A lot of people are going to call it, um, whatever they call it, and that's fine. But one thing that Brother Bellina said yesterday that I realize is the people that are quick to discredit it are the people that haven't done their research, or they haven't done enough research. It's just that simple. And that's my opinion. That's my thoughts. And of course, there is also numbers to back it up. If you look at Bitcoin where it was 5 years ago, where it was $8 a coin, now you're looking at it 5 years later, it's up to 2,000 a coin. And then where it will be 5 years from now, hoo-hoo-hoo. I mean, it's already got history on its side. So anyway, it's just, I didn't mean to make this video this long. I just wanted to give some brief thoughts. We as black men, we need to start focusing more on empowerment, financial empowerment, financial freedom. I think it's very important, because at the end of the day, don't get me wrong, man, talking about, female fuckery and dating, all of that stuff is interesting and entertaining, but it's not going to get us paid, and it's not going to lead us to financial freedom.